Jay, I've just pushed this on you. I've got 5 or 6 pieces of paper, I can't remember what, and each have got images on them that run through your time here at Oxford City. So right in front of you is the first one. So if you want to flip that over and have a look at that and just explain.
That's mad.
So what memories do you have of those 2 photos?
The first picture, I think that's on the back pictures when the pictures weren't as nice. Yeah, this is when I think I'm not too sure, maybe under 10s. Um, yeah, just playing for Oxford City, um, doing what I love. And then second picture is going to watch my dad play um, on this pitch. Grass wasn't as nice then. Um, but yeah, really fond memories of playing and then going to watch my dad straight after.
Now, this second one, it was kind of I got it off the video, so it's not the best of quality, but just want to turn that over. That's from
Oh dear.
that's from the Velocity Academy.
Don't know if we can show the cameras this.
There's a very young looking Braden Daniel there as well, which
Yeah,
we'll show. But Velocity program. I'm not sure about the hair, mate, but
yeah,
apart
neither. I'm not sure what's going on there.
two or 3 years in the Velocity Academy, we mentioned it in your interview before, working with Andy Sinnott, Jordan Piper, Josh Ashby, all the coaches that have also, left and still here. You were really enjoying you. I remember watching you on the Wednesdays there. You loved playing your football there. You really flourished. What were your favourite memories of the Velocity program?
I think just being in and around football every day. What you want to do. You want to play football and you're with your mates doing it. There's not really a much better feeling. But just again how tight we all were as a group. Away games especially, the travel there was always in for a laugh. But yeah, I think the main thing was everyone got along. Everyone shared the same goal, the same mindset. So yeah, really good few years. Really not sure about the picture there in the hair.
The coaches obviously give you those snippets of information that you need to develop into a senior player. It doesn't matter if it's going to be in the championship as you, or even all the way down to non-league. Any advice that the coaches have given you that's especially stuck in your mind from the Velocity program?
Yeah, I think throughout my few years here, I've been given lots of advice from different people, whether that be my coaches, Jordan and Andy Sinnott and Josh Ashby, or even people just in and around the club, for example, Aaliyah. Um, I think it's just when times football is never going to be smooth sailing. You're going to have your ups and downs. Like I've had my downs, and there's been times where I've not been in the best of mindsets, and those people I've just mentioned and more, to be honest, have stuck by my side, and yeah, in times of adversity, I think the main thing is just to keep going, and you'll reap the rewards at the end.
On to the next one. Now, this is 2 matches. I want to see if you can remember these.
I had some questionable trims over the years, haven't I? Yeah, so this first game I think was Hornchurch away. I think this is my first involvement with the first team squad. I didn't manage to get on in this game, but again, just being in and around it for the first time, I think I was 16, maybe just turned 17 here. Um, yeah, really good experience. It was an away game in a cup, and I know we managed to win. Although I didn't play, I felt a part of it. The club from that day made me feel a part of it. And yeah, not long after this was my debut against Farnborough. I was able to score, and yeah, like I mentioned previously, like I don't think any moment can compare. Really proud moment at the time, and yeah.
First of all, great memory. So you got it is Hornchurch away. Secondly, that Farmer goal, I've been watching it back, got the clips. How annoyed are you? Because we were terrible that day. You've scored your first goal. You're probably the only bright spark or the most positive thing to come out of that game. And you've not been able to celebrate it. You just run off. You think you put your hand in the air. And then did you know what to do?
To be fair, in my mind, I think when you're in the game, you don't really, well, I didn't really know what to do, but because I'm focused on the game and I know we're losing at the time, in my mind, the first thing is to do just to get the ball and go back and start again because I think we still had a bit of time. Um, but yeah, I think I got grilled by a couple of my friends for my celebration, but I was just running back to the halfway line, getting on with the game.
No, we know you love a celebration, especially after last season as well. So I imagine that you. Right. Now, this one is one of my favourites personally, but if you want to have a look at that one.
Yeah, this is the when the final whistle went in the promotion final. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't play in this game. I was injured at the time, but again, just being in and around it. Obviously, that was my first season of men's football, and I don't think could have asked for a better season. To break through and be part of obviously promotion winning club, and just get that club where it should be. Yeah, really proud of the moment, not just for me, but for everyone involved at the time.
Yeah, what a day. I don't think anyone will forget that ever. But I think it's quite fitting on that photo that, you're celebrating. You're looking at Ollie Sanderson, who, was on loan from Fulham at the time, but again, is another player that's come to Oxford City and then gone up into the EFL and making a career for himself there. But on that game as well, I think I've got some brilliant photos of you, Latrell, and Andre Bromfield after the final whistle. Latrell came on and assisted the fourth goal.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't know, if the viewers don't know, I mean, you and Latrell are best mates. You've got it's you, Tom Scott, and Latrell are almost like the three amigos. So watching Latrell go on and make an impact like that, you must have been delighted for him as well.
Yeah, I was buzzing for him. Obviously, he was disappointed not to start, but I think when he came on, he didn't show that. And when he came on, I think he was one of the players that changed the game. Obviously, like you said, got the assist, but not just that. I think his overall game in that game, and you'd think as a young player in that on that occasion, it can get the best of some players, but it didn't for him. And yeah, I was buzzing for him.
3 to go.
Yeah, this is when I signed my first contract with Oxford City um, last season. Yeah, really another proud moment for myself and my family.
I remember that first game against Marine last season, and you had a great game. It's obviously having the loan spell with Tame, then to come back and bounce up 2 divisions. You felt right at home. Is that something that you thought as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I said, my time away at Tame put me in good stead. Getting used to that men's football, and I think in the pre-season leading up to, I think Coxey, even though he had a short tenure here, he was really good with me. He helped me keep that belief in myself, and going into the first game of the season, he had a few words with me, told me that I'll be starting. And yeah, I think it's always good when you have a manager that has full belief and confidence in you, and I think that's what he was able to instill in me, and yeah, had a good game and got him to thank for it.
You might have just got a sight of that one. The trademark celebration. First of all, where did you get the idea from for that, or is it just sort of
Well, I knew
spur of the moment thing?
I kind of had it planned before the first time I'd done it. I think I'd seen a couple players do it at the time. I think I saw Saka do it in a game for us, and I thought I've got to bring this one out, and then it's kind of just stuck since.
Yeah, obviously, that's not the first time he did that. I think that's against Warrington, which was a
Yeah,
big game, by the way, to score. But I think Calcer was the 14 Calcer in the FA
yeah.
Trophy. Might have been the first time that the goal celebration went out. Is that just going to be a trademark now? You're going to, I don't know, do some somersaults when you score at the Riverside or something like that? Or
I think I got to add a few more to my locker. Maybe learn to flip. But no, I think I'll stick with this one. But you may see one or two more come up.
we hope so. Anyway, the last photo.
Yeah, this was when I won Young Player of the Season. At the end of the season awards. Again, I keep saying it, but a lot of proud moments, and this is another one. I think it showed how hard I'd worked throughout the season. And just really grateful to get chosen for that award.
You've seen all those photos. Just to recap, very, very brief recap, by the way, of your career. You know, you you've gone from playing at the back pitches at Court Place Farm to coming to the Velocity Academy, breaking into the first team, to winning Young Player of the Season, now to going to the Championship. You're still a teenager, and you've still got your whole career ahead of you. But are you going to have a brief little thought to yourself and say, you know what, so far so good?
Yeah, I think I'll definitely have that sit down with my family. I think it hasn't quite sunk in yet. But I feel like I know how hard I've worked. And obviously the people that have helped me get here, like you said, mentioned the people at the club. My family's been a massive part for me. And like I said, in times of adversity, I've been fortunate enough to have them by my side the whole time. So I owe a lot to them. And yeah, like you said, this is just the start, and hopefully I can push on and keep improving.
Out of those 6 frames, which one is what's going to stick in your mind most? Which one, when you look back, are you just always going to remember most, do you think?
Uh, Probably the most recent one. This one, I feel like this just it sums up my time here. And it's a reflection of how long I've been here and the time I've spent here and the hard work it's taken to get there. So yeah, probably winning Young Player of the Season will stick with me the most.
Hopefully in 10, 15, 20 years' time, at the end of your career, come back and you've got yourself scoring in a red shirt. Maybe you never know, it could be Arsenal. You're an Arsenal fan. But yeah, Jayden, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers, appreciate that.